go inside, and inside of there, I see me at 16. And I look at him, and he looks at me like, who is this? Like, what the heck? And he goes, who are you? And right away, I knew who it was in my right mind. And I was like, I'm you. I'm 39-year-old you.
Dang.
And he looks at me confused, and he's like, what? And my mom comes from the back. And when my mom comes from the back, she goes, Antoine? And she comes over and she hugs me. She recognizes me right away. And I look over, and my little brother TJ was right there. And I was like, man, I was so excited. I was like, TJ,
was
you
he old?
He was younger. Everybody was that younger age. But he looked like Peanut. He looked like my son. And so I go out and said, TJ, I go over and hug him. I said, you look just like Peanut. And he's like, who's Peanut? And I was like, he's my son. And my mom says, that's just, you have a son? I was like, yeah, you got a grandson named Peanut, and you got Jada and all of this. And the whole time, my 16-year-old self is just standing there. This is a crazy dream, I know. And he's just standing there looking like, and I remember, it makes me emotional when I think about it, because
wow.
I remember this is like, I'll never forget this dream. And I was like, man, you got these grandkids, man, you're going to love them, man. They're so awesome. And I said, man, they give me like life, man. They're like my best part that happened to me. And then I'm looking at me, and I look at me, and I go, my young self, and I go, hey, man. And he's just standing there. And I said, hey, I promise you, don't take your own life.